Hello Fumi Nation, how are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you guys are welcome. I have a little bit of news. We have grown. We have a brand coming. I'm a mom to Adrian. I have so many things going on that I will be having an editor to edit my videos because it takes about 2, 3, 4 hours sometimes, and I just don't have that kind of time anymore. So I've got a wonderful editor that will be starting in about a month or so, and I had a meeting with her and some other members of my new team, and we are rebranding and doing a whole bunch of stuff. And you know the little caricature, the woman that is always at the beginning of my videos? She will be there no more. Yes, I feel sad too. This caricature cartoon was given to me by a friend in the early days of me when I started YouTube. It's not mine. It does not look like me. It is not me. I did not create it. Somebody somewhere out there created this. It is their work. It's not mine. And as we have gotten bigger, that person will have every right to come over and say, I can sue you for using this image without permission and maximizing it in more ways than one. It was when somebody said, oh, for me, you should put it on a t-shirt, that I realized that I couldn't do that because it's not mine. I'm a very straightforward human being, you know, and I call it like it is. And so we were talking about how the intro is too long. Some of you might have mentioned that as well. Put a few slogans on your t-shirts, you know, what's delayed is not denied, stuff like that. We're just rebranding stuff. And I share everything with you guys because you guys are Fumi Nation, even before me. And I wanted you to know that she will be leaving us. I will miss her terribly because I have had her in my episodes for about 7 years. And I don't know who created this. I loved her because she was strong and she was confident and she was walking away from negativity and pursuing her ambitions. It really reminded me of what I wanted to be in the times and the days when I wasn't that strong. That was why I related to it so much, and so many of you have loved her. But I wanted to explain why she will no longer be here. I'm so sorry, my darlings. We will find something else. We will find something else and we will replace her. We've loved her. Whoever created her, thank you for letting me share her. If you created this, also let me know. Come on the show. You know, tell me how, why, you know. Tell me everything about her. Maybe she even has a name. I don't know. So that is that. So coming to the episode at hand is an episode I thought I would never do. I really thought I would never do. Fumi Nation, you sent me so many messages, and I absolutely love you guys because I'm in London, so we are 5 hours ahead of you. So we got the news around 9:30 or so, and my phone was just literally going off. I was putting Adrian to bed. And I'll just read a snippet. I don't have any video overlay today because it's not even about that. There will be no federal charges in Shanquila Robinson's death, the DOJ says, Department of Justice, that is. Federal charges will not be pursued in the death of Shanquila Robinson, a 25-year-old American woman found dead in Mexico last October while on vacation, authorities announced on Wednesday. Based on the result of the autopsy and after a careful deliberation and review of the investigative materials by both the U.S. Attorney's officials, federal prosecutors informed Mrs. Robinson's family today that the available evidence does not support a federal prosecution. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Northern California said. I had to read it twice. I didn't understand. I had to read it twice. So the Cabo 6 will walk free. Department of Justice has to be careful. They have to give us a proper explanation because this could go left. People can take matters in their own hands and this can be a whole mess. I am heartbroken. I'm speechless. I felt this when Nancy Grace was speaking to some other lawyer, and that was the first grain of doubt I had. But I never ever thought that they wouldn't even bother to prosecute, that the entire Cabo 6 will just walk free. What of her family? What of her mother? What of her father? How is it going to be physically possible for that woman to get up every day and see these people in her community and nothing will happen to them? What is it we're missing? There is something huge, bigger than big, that we do not know, that has not been exposed to us. Something is going on. I don't think it's race. I don't. Because this is too deep. It's too deep. You can't walk away from this. Everybody in Department of Justice? No. No, 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 no. There is more to this story. There is more to that video. We only saw a bit of it. There is more to Shanquella going there. I want to know why. Why did they do this? Whoever did, we don't have those answers. Mexico, cartels, we don't know. That there's not enough evidence. Show us what you got. I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. This girl died. And I don't even know whether it was from injuries. We don't know. I don't know what to believe. Because I'm too shocked with this latest announcement. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to call one of my girlfriends. We talk a lot. And let's hear what she has to say.
Hey, Fumi.
How are you, my darling? How's the family?
We're good. We're hanging. Excuse me, hanging in there. I'm doing all right. I got a bit of a little head cold after coming back from Vegas.
Yeah.
But I'm doing all right. I feel fine.
I'm so sorry, my darling.
Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. How are you?
Darling, I'm fine. Busy, running all over the place as always, you know.
I see you.
Yeah, you know. So I have a wonderful sister and friend out in California. We've been friends for about 20 years. She has been following this case. I have Educan who is fabulous. She's fit. She's going to get us together. Those of you that want to get fit and fabulous, Educan is the real deal. I'm going to put a picture up here. I am talking to her, FaceTiming her on Instagram from California. Yeah, she's in California. Educan, say hello to Fumi Nation.
Hello, Fumi Nation.
Yes, my darling, we love you. And we are here talking about the shock news, shock update about Shanquila Robinson.
Devastating. Just devastating.
The mom, the father.
Yes, your only child. No, we don't know. We don't know what we're watching. I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yes, my darling. Yes, my darling. And I absolutely agree. What exactly is going on? Because it's not making sense.
At all. At all.
I couldn't believe what I was reading. I came down with a terrible sadness. There was nobody to protect this girl in her last hours of death. And now we have failed to even get her justice.
Yeah. And my thing is that it was recorded. You saw the girl attacking her. You saw her being attacked. And that that wasn't good enough. It's like when I was seeing in comments, people were like, you know, if it was a white girl and this, that, and third, it would have been taken care of, you know. But because she's this black young woman, it's like we're not going to press charges. I don't know. I think in one of your episodes that I watched, you hit on when Trump was in office and he locked those babies up in those cages, right? And it makes me think of that. It's like, okay, this is what you did to our people, then we're not going to give you shit for yours. Or will they? I was hoping and thinking that maybe Mexico will do something. If it's not happening here, will Mexico do something?
You know, I am just so... Something is bugging me. We don't know the whole story.
Right.
We don't know the whole story. We think we know, but we don't. We only know what we think we know. It just doesn't wash. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I was walking home today and I even said to myself, how long was this video? Was this even the video? Was there another video where Shanquella was being beaten? Because to not interview anybody, they know something we don't.
Right.
Do we even know if this is the video? Do we even know if this is the time frame? Do we even know that this is what happened at that time? Do you know why I say that, Edrican? Because I'll tell you. I will tell you. Do you know that I can go out, you know, wherever, whatever, and I will film and I will post those stories next week? I do that for security when I'm with Adrian, so that I don't have any surprises, unexpected surprises. And it just occurred to me that how do we know what we saw, the fight, was that fight that killed her? Do you see what I'm saying? Because I'm really trying to go deep here. Because I have supported and I have, you know, put up episode after episode in support of Shanquella's family, because I want them as mothers, bottom line.
Exactly. In the story. You're right about that. You are right about that. Never thought about that.
What are we looking at? Because what you're telling us is not making sense. So we have to go back to the puzzle. What are we looking at?
And when did it happen? Because you're right. Oh, man. You got a point there.
When did it happen?
When did it happen?
When did it happen?
How long was it in the phone?
Exactly.
Was that the fight? Oh.
Because we have... Because we still don't have a why.
No. We just have what we see.
That's it.
And we don't know the dates. They never told us the date. They never said the dates.
Nope.
The footage.
Because I'm thinking as a lawyer. I'm thinking as a lawyer. You have to take the emotion out of it and say, what do I have? Because evidently the FBI, Department of Justice, definitely has leverage over us.
Truly. Right. To get more information, you said?
And this is what I'm trying to understand. Oh, there was not enough to prosecute. What is it that you have that you're not sharing?
Right.
It's a very vague statement. It doesn't say anything.
What? Yeah, because it's got to be something. It's got to be something. It's got to be something else for them not to do anything.
Come on.
Who have they talked to? What transpired before that? My thing with this is with the fight is we had the fight, right? But then between that fight and the footage that we saw, they immediately left Mexico, though. Like, what was that? Like, the fight happened, and then you leave her there. What happened? Because they said she was drunk or some shit, they said. But what was between the fight and them getting out of Dodge? What happened? That's a small window in my mind. It's like...
It's a very small window. It's a very small window. The situation here being, and it's so bizarre, you know, because I'm trying to understand why she went there with some people that she knew and some people that she didn't. The waiter said that there was a vibe at the table and she didn't seem to belong. Who else went into that room after they left? Khalil said that she was alive when he went there and he was playing, what was it now, Summer Walker for her. Was she alive? We don't know. Because you see, the FBI would know. What did they find in the autopsy? Is the autopsy accurate? We have that she had a broken neck. Maybe she didn't have a broken neck with the investigation the FBI carried out after the fact. Because they're not telling us what they found. They're not telling us what is right, what is wrong. We don't know. That's why we're all looking crazy.
Right. And we don't know.
Because they haven't told us.
It breaks my mind, though, because what is happening with all the news anyway? Like, we don't know what's fake news or actual news.
That's it.
You know,
Yeah. Thank you very much, sis. I'll talk to you after the show.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Mwah. Bye. And so there you have it, my darlings. They have to give us more answers. They have to give us more answers. My deepest condolences to the Shanquella family. God bless you. I am so very sorry, as so many of us are. We were unable to get justice for her. And that will be revealed with time, because this does not make sense. And I have come to the conclusion myself, we don't know the whole story. We don't know the whole story. It's too crazy. But we don't know the whole story. We don't know what happened to Shanquella. We saw a snippet of an attack. And in my heart, based on that attack alone, I would have called in the Cabo 6. But we don't even know when it was filmed. And did she survive that and then get into something else? It doesn't make sense. I'm completely heartbroken. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Okay? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's the craziest story. It's the most shocking story I have ever come across. The last episode I said it. I said I have seen and I've heard, but I've never seen a situation like this with Shanquila Robinson. That was just 2 days ago. So you can imagine how I feel now, because this trumps that. I don't know what to believe. All I know is that this mother should have gotten justice for Shanquella. At this point now, it's only Shanquella that really knows what happened, to tell us the truth. You know, I couldn't sleep. I just did not believe that it would end like this. God bless us all. Because I don't know what kind of world we're living in. And it makes me very scared as a mother. It gives you chills. It gives you chills. It makes you worry. I mean, if you can't get justice for a child that you know is no longer on this earth, nothing, and nobody's not saying anything, what are they hushing up? What are they hushing up?